This race will be one of the most watched nationwide. It could swing the balance of power in the Senate in either direction. Congressman Tim Ryan is the first Democrat to enter this race, saying now is the time for a more moderate post-pandemic viewpoint.
We're at a crossroads. There's no question in Ohio and in the country. And with the pandemic, I think we have to decide whether or not we're going to move forward together, where we're cutting workers in on the deal. And we try to dominate the future, the economies of the future, or we double down on the past where the economy really wasn't working for workers at all.
Ryan has nearly 2 decades of experience in Washington and points out his bipartisan approach.
I was rated in last Congress one of the most bipartisan members of Congress. I prefer to work with Republicans. I think you get good legislation when you do that.
He says his focus in the Senate will be the same, getting Republicans to vote on what the American people seem to want.
I would really like the Republicans to try to be more helpful and try to come together to help these workers get cut in on the deal. You look at the rescue package, over 50% of Republicans in the country supported it.
When it comes to more controversial issues like President Biden's infrastructure plan, Ryan says it's important to think of infrastructure as much more than roads and bridges.
We're going to take care of the human beings that are in these jobs that they can't make a living wage at. I mean, how can we keep going as a country when 10% of the people are controlling everything?
I also asked Ryan about proposals to expand the Supreme Court, that so-called court packing that Republicans oppose. He said he will reserve judgment until the Biden administration releases its study on the impact. I'm Colin Mayfield, WLWT News 5.